Oh, yes, it's almost TIFF time. The buzz has begun with the first slate of films announced for the festival. Now we take a look at the big ones and which stars we can expect to see. But first, a candid chat with Canadian tennis star Eugenie Bouchard.
Right now it's definitely focused on tennis.
We don't doubt it, but Eugenie Bouchard still took some time to meet with fans in Toronto yesterday. Terry Hart caught up with the 23-year-old tennis star.
How are you feeling about your game right now?
So we just came back from Europe and I was disappointed with my result at Wimbledon, so I've been training really hard. I'm looking forward to kind of making a strong push before the season's over.
Where do you go to get that kind of headspace back that you need on the court?
I think it's important to have a very close and strong inner circle, people that you can trust, but at the same time you also have to take responsibility for yourself, and so for me it's kind of looking inwards and seeing what I can do to improve myself as a person, as a player, and to really, take charge.
Now, just as Jeannie has high expectations for herself, she does for everyone else in the game. As you may recall, she made some headlines back in April when she voiced some strong opinions about fellow player Maria Sharapova's doping scandal.
So I really want to talk to you about the Sharapova situation, because when we work in an industry, as much as we can be competitive with each other, at the end of the day we all kind of tend to stick up for each other to a degree, and you stood up and you said no. This is wrong.
I don't think that's right, she's a cheater. It's just been my opinion, ever since I was old enough to have my own opinion about things, that cheating is wrong, and I got asked a question and just answered honestly.
You're back in Toronto for Rogers Cup this year, so where does this tournament sit in your heart emotionally, being Canadian?
It's very special. I don't get to play in Canada that often.
The Rogers Cup kicks off in Toronto and Montreal next weekend. Of course, after the Rogers Cup comes one of the most anticipated events of the year, at least for movie fans, the Toronto International Film Festival.
So let's get to the titles.
TIFF unveiled its first slate of films for the 42nd edition of the festival, and as usual, the biggest and best will be gracing the six. Hollywood royalty George Clooney's film Suburbicon will be premiering. Here's hoping he and Amal will grace the red carpet and maybe bring along the twins. Angelina Jolie is coming as a director with First They Killed My Father. In fact, TIFF organizers say one of their priorities this year is showcasing work by female filmmakers.
We're looking for more films directed by women. We really want to get them into prominent positions. We're taking that responsibility very seriously.
But one of the most exciting announcements for Canadians is the premiere of a documentary about the Tragically Hip's Man-Machine Poem Tour, long time running.
It was the best I've ever felt on stage. I want the shows to go on forever.
Other A-listers with films premiering at TIFF this year include Kate Winslet, Idris Elba, Tatiana Maslany, Emma Stone, and Jake Gyllenhaal. Remember, no star appearances are confirmed just yet. We'll know who to expect on the red carpet closer to TIFF's kickoff September 7th. That is right around the corner. Can't wait.